The hands of the clock tick away day to day. Hours turn into minutes, minutes turn into seconds, seconds turn into eternity.
Just to drop you straight back down and lift you right back up. Drop you straight back down and lift you right back up. Yeah. How many grains of sand have passed through the glass? Broadcasting from the year 1100 AD. As far as you know, it's the RoadhouzPod. What's gonna happen in this episode? I can't tell you that. Stick around to find out. You won't regret it. I promise you that. Roadhouse. Enjoy the show. Roadhouse.
What's up, fuckers? Welcome to the Roadhouse Podcast.
What's up, you little fuckers?
What's up, you fuckers?
Little fuckers.
The most natural and unapologetic podcast in the world. I'm your host, Roadhouse. Joining with me today.
We are
Joined with me today is co-host Winnie D's.
Hello.
First mate of the ship. We got the producer, Sava AF. I think that's what we're rolling with. Sava AF. That's your new nickname, dude. I think we're keeping it.
Savia. Smoke the Savia.
No, do not smoke the salvia.
To all our
you
younger
want to see
viewers.
tarantulas in the forest, do not smoke salvia.
I've never done it. Have you smoked salvia?
Yeah.
What was your experience like?
They were all like...
Oh, there's multiple times.
like 5 times.
Every week, man.
There was one time we thought we were in Atlantis. We thought that the vehicle we were in was a human eyeball. We were all like 18.
That's fucking
in
insane.
high school. But they were all like pretty scary. Like it was... The first 2 times were like laugh attacks and good times and Atlantis and shit. And speaking of Atlantis, we have a conspiracy corner all prepped out. We're just waiting.
We haven't done Conspiracy Corner in a while.
We have all the notes. Atlantis is ready to go.
I think the whole show has been Conspiracy Corner.
I think 2020 has been a conspiracy, dude. Straight up.
That is so
Guys,
true.
if you guys are listening to this right now and first time listening, what's up? Welcome to the Roadhouse Party. Be a Roadhouse Mafia member.
That's right.
Hit the subscribe button. And if you guys haven't checked out the last episode, pretty cool ass episode.
Very cool.
Jack Cole over there from London.
Such a down-to-earth kind of guy. I really, really enjoyed talking to him. It was, that guy's got 250,000 subscribers, and he just seemed like...
No accent.
Yeah.
Except when he talks to his friends. Except when he talks to his friends.
But I caught a couple, like, he said, like, in it.
Yeah.
In it, like, kind of like...
I can hear the undertones.
Just a little. It was because it's so weird. So he moved from Miami when he was 11 to the UK, and he kept this like East Coast sort of like quick.
It was straight
whippy,
up like
whippersnapper.
Like,
yeah, like this guy's like definitely from the East Coast, and then he's spent like another 11 years in England, and he's doubled down on his Americanism, which is just really interesting. But I've definitely caught during that interview when you guys see it. Try to see if you can tell like where the Britishism.
Yeah, you can hear it. I can hear it because we're Russian. I'm Russian. If you guys haven't figured that out
I'm not Russian.
yet.
I am definitely
Sava
not
AF
Russian.
is also Russian, but we don't really have the Russian accent. Like we don't have that.
Yeah.
But we know tons of people that do have the accent. They can't hide it
to this day.
Yeah, till this day, they can't hide it even if they wanted to. And I even know some guys that emphasize the accent, like, bro, we know you fake it. we know you're faking.
Kind of like royalty around here, like, bro.
No, when they go to Alaska, they develop a hardcore Russian accent.
Interesting. I worked for a ski resort, and during the summer they would have like summer operations. So we would bring in a bunch of the visas called a J1 visa, and they would give a bunch of Eastern European countries these J1 visas. So it was really interesting. I've never really surrounded myself with true Slavic people. Well, you guys are true Slavic people. I don't mean to say that, but these are like
We're American.
you guys are Americanized. You guys are dumbed down. But it was really cool. So like the way that they would say words.
I love this country. I love this country.
So all these guys are educated and they all have like really good like grasp of the English language, like conversational, and they're fluent, whatever. But it was just so funny just to like rag on them for just saying like bro, bratia, you know, bratish, yeah,
brother. That's what that means.
Suka miet.
Well, black clothing. This guy,
Oh,
dude, he tried to make a clothing line, black clothing.
blad.
It was
That is like the equivalent to
Oh, fuck,
the F
right.
word
Yeah.
in English.
Shopify now owns all the rights to Black apparel.
Hey, you're making some good money off that, right?
For free.
no, I did.
You got straight up robbed by the big corporations.
Jack.
They took it and it ran. Dude, they weren't even wearing a mask.
Essentially, I
They're
registered.
like, hey, you can resubscribe.
Essentially, I registered with Shopify to create a clothing company, and then I didn't pay. Like my subscription ran out, and then like a month later, they sent me an email, and they're like, "You got to pay like $1,200 if you want your name back." And I was like, "Oh, fuck that."
Wow. Wow. That's quite.
And the
Just go to Etsy.
only reason why they own that is because you typed it in.
Look, yeah.
You typed
Look, this goes back to what Rody said. You never want to give up your IT. You don't
IP.
fucking
Your IP.
No, dude.
Information technology.
No, man.
That is
Definitely.
wild. So they're okay. So what they do is if you like Etsy stores, right?
Yeah.
They'll like have a bunch of products that like people made. Like I knitted this beautiful kitten sweater, and then if it was on Shopify, they're just like, guess what? We fucking that's our kid sweater.
You
now.
missed two payments, bitch.
You can't pay.
Dude.
Etsy wouldn't do that, but if Shopify does. That's weird, and I guess that's like the hook, you know.
Well,
That is-
Shopify, if you ever even consider sponsoring us, suck it.
We will recant all those.
Yeah,
things we
suck
just-
it. We bring
Okay.
we
Never mind.
just ejaculate all our bad energy towards you.
Anybody else? We're up for sponsorships. Contact us.
Yeah.
Yes, we are
Yeah, yeah.
selling ad spaces, $250 an episode for an ad space. 3 episodes, $500. So hit us with the Roadhouse
Catch me outside.
Media at gmail.com. Catch us outside. All right, let's get this started. Let's get to the guts of this.
Let's get to the guts.
So we had, if you guys haven't seen, there's this video of Harvard. This Harvard student, she posted a video of it's one day and then one day later you see the repercussions of your stuff, of your stupidity, and then you see the repercussions of it the next day. So day one, this is this video. Play that.
The next person who has the sheer nerve, the sheer entitled caucasity to say all lives matter, I'm gonna stab you. I'm gonna stab you. And while you're struggling and bleeding out, I'm gonna show you my paper cut and say, my cut matters too.
I don't even get it.
I'm not even scared of her. She just said, like, when people are like, oh, all lives matter, I'm gonna stab you.
Uh-huh.
And when you're bleeding out, I'm gonna show you my paper cut and tell you all cuts matter too. This is the next day.
Okay.
Play the next
This
day.
is a whoosh so far.
Play the next day. This happened a couple days ago.
I know this is what Trump supporters wanted, because standing out for Black Lives Matter put me in a place online to be seen by millions of people. The job that I had worked really hard to get and meant a lot to me just called me and fired me because of everything. I don't know if everyone's seen, but it's been circulating a lot. My Black Lives Matter TikToks were picked up by conservatives and spread and shared, and people were demanding that I be fired, which
Cancel culture.
my job that I worked really hard.
Cancel culture will come for you. cancel culture comes for everybody. They don't care, dude. And hey, I like how
That is so okay. So
she's a Harvard student, dude. I like how she's turning it around. Like she's not taking any accountability. We get it. You might have been joking around, like I'm gonna stab you. You probably thought in the moment, like this is TikTok gold. Like we get it. But it's very like, dude, cancel culture knows no limits. And if you are part of cancel culture, just know you fuck around, you misstep somewhere, it will come for you. We got cancel culture outside of Jeff Bezos' house, waiting to throw him in the gulag.
Yeah, fill me in. What's going on there? Fill everybody in.
There's just protesters showed up with a guillotine to Jeff Bezos' house. Like
they wheeled in a guillotine.
The pussiest of guillotines. That
it was like a flea circus guillotine.
Dude,
like
it was like
little...
a golden doodle. It was like a golden doodle version of a guillotine.
A golden doodle?
Yeah, like
okay.
We're gonna wheel
so
this
it's more
out.
Or I shouldn't say that.
Hey,
I caught myself.
I got you, but yes, you are correct.
More mentally, okay, yeah.
It was just it was a soft guillotine. That's like that's barely chop a grapefruit in half, bro. Dude.
What if they did it? They cut a grapefruit, or they probably like a tangerine or something.
You just put like a little like printed image of Jeff Bezos' head on the grapefruit.
They just like draw like eyes.
You guys suck at protesting. Dude, Jeff Bezos, well, Amazon made like 34 bill. They had like a 34 bill.
They're definitely not struggling during this whole thing.
Definitely not.
No.
They're probably making money.
They've probably jumped
They're putting other people out of business right now during all this. So Jeff Bezos, see, can we just get this out? The founders of Black Lives Matter are trained Marxists. And like Marxist is like the central nerve of communism. And in communism, in Soviet Russia, like they're at Jeff Bezos' house. That's what they did. They went to all the rich people's houses. We're going to take all your shit. We're going to throw you in the gulags. Jeff Bezos, this is your world. I don't know what you need to do to get out of this. But you got to probably drop like a drone strike on top of that little pussy guillotine. Like it's so bad.
A drone strike on a little piece. It's creative. I get it. I like it. I need to see more optics on it though.
I hope it's being used. Like to chop vegetables or something.
Yeah. In a practical usage.
Preferably.
Exactly.
Yeah, especially with that little fucking cheese cutter problem there. But what's your guys' takes on cancel culture? Because this cancel culture has not gone away.
No, it hasn't.
And I think that cancel culture knows no bounds.
Not today. No. Cancel culture will continue. I think we've kind of moved away from this like democratic, you vote with your dollar as a monetary version of that. Or
I think
you vote
people still vote with their dollar.
Oh, well, yeah, absolutely.
It's a very small percentage of people.
I'm just trying to relate it to that. But in cancel culture, it's like you're not like saying, I don't like this. I'm gonna not do this. You're saying, I don't like this, and neither should you. And that,
yes.
And then you're like, fuck you guys and everyone else. And it's just not a good way to go about it.
It's just married to the idea too.
Yeah, and it's very emotionally. It's just very emotional. It's not very rationally. It's just. I think it's silly in a lot of ways. I mean, we're talking about like things that have been a success over this. The Me Too movement. I mean, there's
the Me Too movement got absolutely
out of hand.
It died, didn't it? It fucking died.
There's bigger things, but I'm not saying it should have died. But I think people kind of lose interest when you start like just hemming and hawing every person who like
short attention spans.
Up. Well, like Aziz Ansari, or I don't want to say. I think Bill Burr had one, didn't he? Like have a little. Well, Chris D'Elia obviously had one that was.
And
super
Seinfeld like dated a 17-year-old.
Yeah, I mean, there's some weird things, but like this whole so people just get swept up in this emotional, like just typhoon of rage, and a lot of people that I don't think are actually like needed to be brought to justice are canceled, not because like the judicial like justice isn't being brought upon them in a court of law. It's being brought
The court of people.
Yeah, like social.
And the court of
social
people
justice.
is guilty until proven innocent.
Basically, yeah. And that's why we developed a court of law. So everything in this, the court of law moves slower than like people can like develop ideas and like form opinions.
Except in Chaz. Except
in Chaz?
Except in
You
Chaz.
mean Chop?
Well, Chaz has been chopped.
Yeah, Chop is with Chaz.
They've succumbed to cancel culture. They've been canceled.
No, it's Chaz.
Someone got shot there?
You've been chopped. Dude, they've been chopped. They swept right through. Move, like the police force, 44 arrests, cleaned it out with like just easily. There's an interview with the governor of Washington, and they asked him like questions about Chaz, and he was like, I don't have any knowledge on that. I'll have to get back to you about, dude. You should have been fired on the spot. You're the governor in the biggest city in your state, one of the biggest cities in the United States.
You mean mayor?
No, the governor.
So
the governor of
governor
Washington
is in charge of the state. The mayor is in charge of the city.
Exactly.
Right, okay.
Well, dude. So someone
saying?
asked them about something going on in his state, in his biggest city, in his state.
Now I get you.
One of the biggest cities in the U.S.
Gotcha. Okay.
They're like asking him a question about Chaz. He's like, I have no comment on that because I'm not quite sure what's going on. He didn't know about Chaz. And I'm like, bro, you need to be fired on the spot. Like someone, after you've done that interview, someone should have been like cleaning out your desk. Like, oh, we got to take this table with us. And they're going to be like,
get you like one of those boxes where you carry your stuff out slowly.
Yeah. We're like, hey, we're going to send you home and then we're going to investigate everything that you've been fucking around. Like, dude, how incompetent do you have to be?
It's a very politically, I say for politicians, that's a very politically neutral way to answer a question, is to say, I don't know. It's pleading the fifth. That's pleading the fifth.
I just showed you that video.
These assholes are
Joe
above the
Biden.
law, dude.
Joe Biden sitting there going, I don't know.
No, man. These guys are beginning to be assholes.
Sloppy Joe.
Like, the fact that you don't know, you run this state, and then the biggest city in your state, you don't know that there's just an autonomous.
If your job is to know and you don't know, you're not doing your fucking job.
Yeah, bro. Hey, Cheryl, clean out his desk. Take everything out. And we're going to send you home. We're going to figure out what you've been fucking around with, because fucking everything up. Dude, these guys have zero accountability. It's so frustrating.
Yeah. I'm surprised it lasted that long. I really am. I mean, that's really interesting that they were able to do that for that long. I mean, obviously shit took place. I think we watched a video like 2 or 3 weeks ago about some guy just pissed off in his car because somebody broke into it. He's like, who the fuck am I going to call? Ghostbusters? And like, that example.
Hey, man, you're just having a bad day.
Yeah. That's what they said. And, oh, God, can that not exemplify like, okay, I'm not saying that like police don't need to be reformed or whatever, but like why policing is an issue, and like why there's all these institutions already in place to have like a community that works together. I thought that exemplified it so well. Just like this guy who is a protester, who's a part of the autonomous zone, just like who's like, man, fuck,
just absolutely delusional.
Yeah, he's like, oh man, I'm gonna call my mom. I don't know who I'm gonna call.
South Park did a spoof on it, and South Park was like, yeah, we could like hire chefs to like make us food, or we get like hire people to like make us food. They're like, yeah, like a chef. No, not like a chef, but like someone that like makes us food, and we could get people to like protect us and just us, like the police. No, not like the police. I'm like, dude.
Oh, is that a new one?
Yeah, apparently it's one of the.
I gotta watch it.
I gotta see that.
I gotta see that.
Dude, they're very good at that. And back to this Harvard chick.
Yeah.
She's like bitching about her TikTok videos. India just banned 59 apps.
That's right.
And TikTok is one of them. And like our United States military active service duty members are not allowed to use TikTok.
It makes sense. Yeah.
And we're just out here creating dances 24/7.
Hold on. And the U.S. just sanctioned China for what they're doing in Hong Kong.
I think that was today, right? They finally figured out what they want to do.
Yesterday or today, yeah, they threw some sanctions down on, because literally the China's thrown down laws on Hong Kong that's basically like, if you do anything or say anything that goes against the communist regime, we're gonna throw you in jail for life.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's, and the U.S. is like,
Or re-educate you.
yeah,
Conspiracy corner. I think that right now during all this Corona shit, I think the U.S.
This is a quick little corner.
The U.S.
This
is
a quick
making
corner?
moves right now. I think they're secretly like under the shadows, picking fools up. They demanded Prince Charles to come to the U.S. to get some words. This was before they got her. They got Ghislaine.
That's right.
They got her. And you guys are listening to this. You guys already know that they got her. So hopefully she's still alive when you guys listen to this. Because, hey, Maxwell did not kill herself.
Oh God, this is gonna be interesting.
She's the groomer.
Yeah.
She picked up the girls.
This will be really
she knows
interesting.
everything.
She knows everything.
everything.
They picked her up in New Hampshire. Like, what are you doing in New Hampshire? Like, the feds are on you. And she was sitting on a
$1 million property.
Dude, 156 acres in New Hampshire. Picked her up, trying to keep low key. And then some other U.S. judge ordered one of the victims of Epstein to like delete or to like destroy evidence.
Destroy all the evidence she's got on them.
Like, why would you do that?
What?
I don't
What?
understand. Yeah, some judge that should be in the Slack. Yeah, some judge ordered her to delete or destroy all that and provide footage of all that information being destroyed. And like Alan Dershowitz, that Epstein's lawyer, freaking impeachment lawyer, he supposedly, this chick, one of Epstein's accusers, was also saying that Dershowitz, one of the guys that
Alan Dershowitz, yeah.
she provided sexual services to. And
okay,
it's a mess, dude.
I can't comment on this because I don't really know too much about it. But
It's all coming out. I bet by the time you guys listen to this, we're gonna have more information on it. But she's the groomer.
Quick little conspiracy cornerette, I would say. Wow, very interesting. Okay, so
she's the one that she's accusing Prince Charles also. You just Prince Charles, Alan Dershowitz, Epstein, like how are all these guys? They're all like, no comment. It's not true. It's not true. But the U.S. sent like 30,000 troops to UK during all this.
What?
Like, what are they doing? Yeah, what is happening?
I don't know.
It says the judge is U.S. District Judge Loretta Preska.
So what do we do with Ghislaine? How do we keep her alive? Because they're sending her to New York.
No, she's going to be... I don't think you can get rid of her that easily. Like, the way Jeffrey Epstein went down, I think with her, it's going to be like, oh, she died of COVID. Oh, no.
Yeah, but what if
interesting.
they put her on trial and all you Trumpers out there, if she mentions one word about Trump, oh, dude, you know media is going to run with that so hard.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
If she's got nothing to lose, you got nothing to lose. You're already fucked. Ghislaine, you are fucked. Ghislaine, like, sorry to say, send her to the gallows. Send her. Like, you're a terrible human being. And, man, she has dirt on everybody.
Here's the thing. If she has dirt on Trump, I'd love to hear it.
Oh, walk him up, dude. I'm not in this camp of like, oh, dude, if you fucking kids, dude, you're dead. You should be. Dude, kids are the most innocent things in this world. And that's what pisses me off about, like, 800,000 kids go missing every single year in the United States.
Okay.
What the hell are they? No one's like, where's the don't fuck with cats people? They catch Luca Magnotta out here vacuums packing kittens, dude, like a psychopath. Where are you guys on like finding all these girls? Girls, boys, little kids, dude.
Are those like open cases or just like people who have not been found?
Is a stat? Do you look up how many kids go missing each year in the United States?
I feel like a lot of them are because like dads are just like they're divorced.
Non-existent?
And then they're divorced and they like take their kids, or like mom takes their kids, and then
That is a lot of cases, but what percentage is that? Like 800,000?
well,
800K
of missing children's cases or
pedophilia
whatever.
epidemic.
Oh god, we're going down the rabbit hole, and we're on like Go or whatever.
Hold on, let me find a viable source here. USA Today. That works.
In 2017,
Every year is
tens of thousands of kids. Still, I mean that's pretty big. I mean, I'd be more curious about like the open cases that have like remained open, because I'm pretty sure like missing kids cases, they probably get like most of them will get solved very quickly, like within 48 hours. The remainder are more curious, like people who got kidnapped or are, kidnapped and put into servitude and really sad shit. But,
I feel like that's...
I don't know. 800,000?
Dude, Corona hasn't even killed 800,000 people.
No. But we have a second spike.
Second
spike.
Second
spike.
Third wave. Third wave.
It's like we're all in this stadium like, woo!
Dude, we out here surfing the tides, bro. It's high tide.
It's high tide, baby.
Dude.
Fuck. Okay, so actually, I saw Missing in America. You see that? ABC News, Kyron Horman. Remember the Kyron Horman thing?
I remember like working
I've
close
got some
to it.
juicy on some Kyron Horman stuff, but go ahead.
You got some DL stuff? No, I just remember seeing... No. I remember seeing... Do you remember those two girls in like Beaver Creek, Oregon City?
Beaver Creek?
The neighbor like killed them and like buried them in a concrete slab in his backyard or some shit.
I thought that was like
It was a long
I thought
time
it was
ago.
James Gacy, or
I don't remember the names.
maybe, yeah. Okay. That was in Oregon.
That was in Oregon. I remember seeing the fence that had like all their respect stuff that they put on the fence.
Whoa. That's heavy. Anyway, so we're talking about missing people.
You got info on Kyron?
Kyron Horman, one of my good friend's sister,
Babysat him?
now went to school with Kyron, younger sister. And as soon as this is like the first 48, right? Like where everyone's asking questions, like trying to figure out. For those who don't know, Kyron Horman was a big deal. He was a missing kid, just vanished out of nowhere. Was at school.
People thought the mom took him, right?
Yeah.
who disappeared after attending a science fair.
Yeah. So it was like a science fair. Was it a school day? I don't know. But it was the largest criminal investigation in Oregon history. This is like a big thing. What year was that? Was that like
2010.
2010. Okay. So my buddy has a sister who went to school with Kyron Horman, and they were asking her questions about Kyron, like his whereabouts, because it's like, hot. Like this is the first 48, like missing kid. Let's figure out. She claimed to have information.
The first 4 days, like when they usually find them, right?
I think so, yeah. And like it's a cold case after that, or there's some specification that I'm not 100% on. But the cops were interviewing my friend's sister. good flex
for the camera.
Flex for the camera. And she basically lied to them on purpose to like get more attention. I guess she has like a weird thing where she just like wants to have attention, and
you better run. You better run.
The police went down, like they were like following these leads that like, or like, this like
little
story
girl was just making up.
Just making up. Absolutely making up.
God.
And this is 48 hours, right? Like you need to like get this person 48 hours. And she completely fabricated the story and told it to the police, and
action.
It just blows my mind that she would do that.
And how old is she now?
She's probably in her 20s. Yeah. Low 20s. But That is just so. It was just so wild.
Have you seen her in her 20s?
She shows up sometimes.
She shows up sometimes.
She's one of my really good friends, adopted sisters. Fucking wild how like a kid could just fabricate a story and basically just kind of like.
That's not wild.
Well, no,
that's
it's not wild. But like it's not wild, but like for like personal reasons, like we're talking about like
the fact that you know
fabricating a story, and just because this person wants like more attention and wants to get like attention out of it, like that is just wild.
Dude, who doesn't want attention? She
single-handedly threw the whole case off its hilt, you know.
How old is she? She was probably like 10 when they were asking her questions.
Let's say I think it was in middle school, right?
Fire the detectives. They got thrown off by a 10-year-old, dude. Get them out of the office.
She is very convincing, though. I'll give her that.
What would you do? Give a little puppy dog eyes?
Please follow this lead. Please.
The breadcrumbs are on the trail.
There's a donut at the end of the trail.
You guys see what do you guys think about the white people stepping down from voicing over for different colored animated characters? Like the dude from Simpsons, Apu or whatever. He voices like 20 characters on.
There's a group of like 10 people that do all the voices in the cast.
Yeah. They've been doing it for like fucking 30 years.
Yeah.
Insane.
Honestly, I never thought twice. Like, to tell you the truth, I never thought twice about it. Like, I'm like, cartoon character. Like, I don't.
Hey, Bart Simpson is voiced by a woman. So
That's right.
So is that like sexist at that point?
She's old. She's old as hell, too.
She's old, yeah.
She's like 70 years old.
No, maybe.
No, she's
69.
Okay. I'll level with you.
She's, go ahead.
Okay, yeah, I think she's older. But that's a career decision, I would say. Like that that's a really respectable career decision. It's not like they're losing money off this. They've had plenty of work over 30 years. Simpsons is still going on.
It's not about the Simpsons. Some big mouth chick, some white chick voiced a black cartoon character on Big Mouth, and she stepped down. But I mean,
Maya Rudolph?
62.
I don't remember.
I think Maya Rudolph is mixed race.
Mixed race? I don't know. Someone stepped down.
I know. Okay, I know who it is. It's Jenny Slate.
Jenny Slate. Yes.
Very funny comedian. Love Jenny Slate. She does a lot of great drunk history episodes as well. So
history. This is drunk podcast.
On this
is drunk. Current.
Drunk current.
Yeah, no, I remember one of my friends was listening to the podcast. He's like, I love how you can just hear the audible cracks of beers throughout the episode.
I used to bring them right up to the mic.
It is what it is.
I don't know if
I think
if you thought otherwise, you had another thing coming.
I think we should embrace it.
You had another thing coming if you thought otherwise.
Joe Rogan drinks on his podcast, but what does he have? Like 2 beers, the whole thing?
No, well, I think whiskeys is go to on the show, yeah.
We got Fireball. That's sad excuse for whiskey.
But Rogan,
right. The crazy cousin.
He'll get ripped. He'll smoke cigars.
Yeah.
He likes whiskey. He'll do it all, right? It's a hang.
Smoke some PCP. Oh, speaking of smoking PCP.
Yeah, we're gonna go in. I never even thought twice about like honestly, this is like so naive. I thought that like a black person just did a black character, but also like who are the animators? If you have a white, it's a voiceover. I don't know. Like I don't. Are we really going to get into the fucking weeds of this? Why not? What happened to who's the best for the job? Like I don't fucking care about skin color, nothing. If you can voice this character the best, this is your fucking job.
You can keep this going though. You're right. Like who are the animators? Because how dare an Asian person?
How dare you?
How dare a
turn on the Greta Thunberg?
How dare an Asian person draw an African American? They don't know their dimensions. They don't know like
dimensions. We really getting minuscule with this, dude.
But like, where do you draw the line?
Yeah, because like, are we gonna do?
Because we're talking about animation.
White person always is a white. Yeah, it's a freaking cartoon. It's not even fiction. But this also goes back to cancel culture.
It does.
The voiceovers,
Absolutely.
and the statue destroying. I'm at a point where they want to. There's a bill trying to get passed to rename like forts, like military bases in the U.S. There's like a Robert E. Lee. They want to rename all those.
Yeah.
Dude, you want to and like tear down Mount Rushmore because of slave owners? Dude, Yale University, the founder of Yale, slave owner. If you want to get into the weeds, like we're gonna take apart every piece of history, and I'm at the point where I think, yeah, there's bad people in history. That's why for them to have a statue,
Very audible crack. I like
for them
that.
to have a statue is like blows my mind. Like, why does this fuck have a statue? Because statue's supposed to be like, oh, you did something so great that we're gonna build a statue after you.
Right.
And then you tear down George Washington, slave owner, pot grower, founder of this nation,
False teeth owner.
denture wearing fuck.
Yeah, you fucking dirty bat.
what's that fucking-
wig wearing, denture having?
This is book burning, dude.
It is in a way.
It's deleting
Why are the
history.
Georgia Stones still fucking standing? They call for
What are the Georgia Stones?
the Georgia Stones.
Oh, is
are-
it like the hieroglyphics about how to rebuild humanity? Or
Yeah.
it's not hieroglyphics, but I think it's in English.
It's in a bunch a bunch of languages, and they call for like maintain humanity at less than 500 million people.
500 people?
500 mil.
Well, there's a story to this, actually. It was done by a guy.
The Georgia Gallstones?
The gallstones. Gallstones, they come from your kidney, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude.
Do you pee them out?
Yeah, well, you don't want to. You definitely, you did it?
No,
I know one person that did it, and they did it when they were like 14 years old. 8th grade. We were in
Whoa.
8th grade. This guy was like, just pissed out a kidney stone, dude.
It's hereditary. It's hereditary, and I've had a buddy who had it. He said worst pain of his life.
Dude, well,
Worst
yeah.
fucking-
It's like
I can't
shooting
imagine.
a dildo out of your penis, dude. You don't want
So there's the Georgia what the fuck are they called? Georgia Guidestones. Those are the rules. Number 1, maintain humanity under 500 million in perpetual balance with nature. Number 2, guide reproduction wisely. Number 3, unite.
Whoa, you should finish that because if you don't finish that, it sounds very, very ominous.
Very
and
CNN.
fascist.
That's very CNN of you, bro.
Yeah, but if I finish it, that sounds even worse. Okay, number 2.
No, it doesn't. It completely changes it. Guide reproduction wisely. Okay, if I just said that and it was like that, it'd be like, let's breed white folk, or like let's do the Nazi thing again. It says guide reproduction wisely,
They're trying.
improving fitness and diversity, which is
Plus,
everyone wants to work out.
Plus,
and
I'm with it.
diversity.
Okay.
Okay, make sure to read all
Number
those.
3, unite humanity with a living new language. Number 4.
Spanish or Chinese.
Number 4, rule passion, faith, tradition, and all things.
I'm a passionate lover.
with tempered reason.
Are you passionate? Are you passionate?
I'm a fascist
faith
lover.
and traditional lover.
Did you just?
D, all of the above.
I think you just invented a new word, fashionate.
Fashion.
Fashionist.
Oh man.
Fashion. Well, it's short for fashionista, bro.
You want to get the next 5?
Me? Yeah, sure.
We're at number 5.
Protect people and nations with fair laws and just courts. I hope people can understand that. So that's just calling for justice, right? Let all nations rule internally, resolving external disputes in a world court. Okay, so we kind of have that. The UN and the international
Last one.
Interpol.
Just fucking destroyed.
Oh. Talking about the PCP?
It's all gone.
Oh, it's all the PCP. Okay, number 7, avoid petty laws and useless officials. Okay.
That's a good one. I highly believe in that
Okay.
one.
Yeah. There's a lot of useless officios, dude.
And petty laws.
Petty laws, like you can't bathe with a donkey after
Can't
7
fuck
p.m.
goats.
Here in Oregon,
Well, that's
here
pretty
in
useful.
Oregon, a really fucking petty law. I think it's bullshit. You can't
Seatbelts.
You can't collect rainwater legally.
Oh,
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Wow. Seems so silly.
That's bullshit. That is
No,
That is a petty law.
That's
a petty
that's
law.
a real thing. You can't.
We're one of the wettest states in the nation.
We are wetter than a
We are wetter than Janet
orange.
Jameson.
Yeah, there you go.
When she saw your tweet,
Oh my god. Yeah. She saw the eyeball
she retweet?
emoji. She just
She
liked
retweet?
it.
Oh.
I slid into her DMs to come on the pod, copy and paste it because I noticed that there was already another message above when I tried to
Number
get in there
8.
again.
balance personal rights with social duties.
Okay.
Yeah, makes sense. No one follows that. No one takes that self accountability. Yeah, everyone. Hey, no.
I agree. That one needs to be that needs to be practiced more. Number 9. Prize, truth, beauty, love, seeking harmony with the infinite. That one's that one.
That's just Dwayne Johnson.
You could write an essay on this one.
Yeah.
This would be.
You could do multiple differences. You could do argumentative.
Hold on.
Which one is the best of the 3?
I think this wiki's been fucking changed because I remember reading these might have been adjusted to sound a little bit better than they are, than they're written on
Yeah,
the
this is
stones.
Wikipedia. It's what they do.
Are you sure?
I think so.
Okay, can we, maybe we could check out a picture.
Yeah. Finish these off.
Okay.
I'll
Be not a, okay, so number 10 is be not a cancer on earth. Leave room for nature. Leave room for nature. So I think all these are pretty. Number 1 kind of hits a little hard. It's like,
we're way
right.
over that.
There's definitely a limit on that one. But a lot of these are just kind of like human.
This is Thanos.
Did Thanos say, I never watched this yet.
You want the half of everything.
He wanted half of everything? He's a mobster.
Balance.
Oh, balance. Okay. Equilibrium.
Homeostasis.
Homeostasis. Wow.
Man, science.
Wow. Word of the week.
Honestly, homeostasis could be a word of the week. Dude. Hermaphrodite Lady Gaga could also be a word of the week. We were talking about starting Roadhouse Global Trading. I've been taking up some notes on some day trading. I have no idea what I'm doing. So if any of you guys have any tips, insider trading, send them our way.
Have you been losing money?
No, I haven't tried yet. I'm just,
You just signed up.
I just wrote down terms and I'm studying right now.
Okay.
Not ready. I'm about,
Oh, you're actually doing it.
I'm a couple of months out before I even.
We got to hit
Think
up
about
Martha Stewart on some insider trading.
That's right. That was her big thing.
How much you want to bet Martha Stewart fucked Snoop Dogg? Because they had that cooking show.
I give it 0%.
0%?
Yeah. I don't think she's his type or vice versa.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Would you bang Martha Stewart?
No, but I'd eat her food.
No, you're fucking high right now. You would so bang Martha Stewart. You would bang Martha Stewart?
I might bang her pies.
Oh my God, listen. You're at the bar right now. You're a couple of shots deep. Martha fucking Stewart walks in. You're like, holy shit, is that Martha Stewart? And she just starts hitting on you. You're like, holy shit, I'm going to get sucked off by Martha Stewart.
Completely flaccid.
Nah, bro.
Until
You're PCP.
until she starts cooking.
True.
You just turned on by cooking.
I think.
Hey,
No.
I've had a good steak. A really good steak.
You'd want to fillet that pussy from Martha Stewart. Dude.
It was a perfect medium rare. Because is there anything else besides a medium rare steak?
Medium rare plus.
There's medium rare and then there's like
Humor plus.
I'm like in that spectrum of rare, between rare and medium rare. I like a little blood, dude.
Hold on.
I like the adrenochrome.
Hold on. So you're fucking banging Martha Stewart?
I am not banging. I don't even know Martha Stewart.
Okay.
But
so
I would. But I would. But like, I think you assholes are lying.
Would you or won't you? I don't know. Today or like when this whole thing went down?
I think right now, if Martha Stewart trotted into this studio and was like, I'll suck all you fags off, you guys be like, I'll take it. I'll take it.
That's just because of the quarantine. You can't put that on us.
Dude, I'm vulnerable right now, dude. I haven't been hard since 2 weeks ago, dude.
I'll take anything.
Lizard lives matter.
Is she part of the conspiracy of the lizards?
Has to be.
Oh yeah.
Snoop Dogg is so... Dude, Snoop Dogg was like talking shit about Snitch Kashi 6ix9ine.
Yeah.
But Snoop Dogg had like murder charges back in the day.
Yeah.
And now he's just this big old celebrity.
Back to my point, Martha Stewart sat, 2 years for insider trading?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
It was basically she got a tip off like you should sell this stuff.
She's a donkey, dude. How much insider trading do you think goes on?
So much.
Oh,
so much.
absolutely.
It's
so
insane.
easy. It's so easy to do. It's like, hey, you should sell your stock.
Who was that dude, Bernie Madoff, that fucked everybody?
Yeah.
I think he's in prison now, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. Dude, like, people literally went bankrupt because of that, and some dude jumped out of his freaking, like, high-riser
But it was a
office.
Ponzi scheme.
Says the guy who's got a Wolf of Wall Street poster right in
And
his
we're practicing. We're practicing, bro. We are practicing. I was watching... Have you guys ever heard of Florence, Italy?
Yes.
They do this. They have this sport called Calcio Florentino.
Calcio Florentino.
Only happens in Florence, Italy. Happens one time a year. And when you're in the tournament, the most games you could play is 2 games. And I think there's like 4 teams. So it's like a mix of rugby and MMA. Like, dude, these guys are literally beating. It's on it's on Netflix. It's like sports that are like really low key in certain parts of the world, and this is like a huge thing. And Florence, Italy, might be one of the most gorgeous places I've ever seen.
Is Florence where they have that tradition of
Look it up, Florence, Italy. Go to images.
throwing tomatoes?
Oh, the bull run.
No, that's
No.
Pamplona.
Is that right?
Yeah, Pamplona. The
Would
tomato
you do
one.
it?
Run with the bulls?
Would you do it?
It's overplayed now.
What do you mean?
It's just like everyone does it. It's like a thing that like people who want to like seem like they're
And they have those Boston
World
Dynamic
travelers.
bulls in there.
you.
The AI bulls.
You think so?
No,
Like
not yet.
one in every 10.
Maybe next
is a
year.
robot.
Maybe next year.
No, just everyone does it. I mean, it's an experience. I would, I'd probably do it, but I wouldn't want to do it.
Yeah, look at this shit.
put it on social
Florence,
media.
Italy is gorgeous. All their relic buildings they've preserved. Statues of Greek gods with little penises.
Yeah, all those towns are like that. There's a fucking shit ton of that.
Dude, this sport, it's like, dude, they are literally throwing fists, body slams. It's if you get a guy in the ground, they can't get up until someone scores. So it clears a path.
Oh,
so it
cool.
just, dude, go on YouTube and look up, play a clip of it. They just,
I don't know how to spell it.
Calcio, Calcio, Florentino, Florentino, Tino.
Kind of reminds me of the Amazon game, or I forget if it was Amazon or
Pitfall.
Income. That was a good game too.
That was a good game.
For our old school listeners out there.
Dial up, dude.
You want the wiki or you want a fucking video?
Some gameplay, dude.
Wow, there's a whole. each of those are an hour long. Anyway,
Yeah, dude.
so
You like highlights.
the game that I'm thinking of is an Aztec game. It was like a hip ball. Like you had like hit like a ball with your hip through like these 2 hoops in the middle of the arena.
Well, the Aztecs.
Yeah.
The winners had to sacrifice themselves.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's insane. Can you imagine going into a game and be like, we're going to win this so we could get
Or
sacrificed?
we fucking die.
If we win, we die, and we're the greatest honor to the gods.
Yeah. And corn will be rained down.
Dude,
From
corn
the
will be
skies.
blasting through the speakers. Twisted
Yeah,
transistor.
Corn is the oldest band on the planet.
Dude, corn Rob Zombie, and Marilyn Manson.
Marilyn
dude.
Manson?
That's a festival where you'll meet some freaky beezies, dude.
That goes back to caption this photo we have this week. That was one of the ones I thought of. Corny.
Can't wait to see it.
Capture this, name this band. Did you find some highlights? Or you just found more 2-hour videos? Yeah, this is a sport. Guys, if you guys don't know what Calcio Florentino is, go look this shit up.
They're just fighting. Is there a ball or
Dude,
what?
they fight. Once they get a guy down, there's a ball. And once the guy goes down, he has to stay down until someone scores, and then it clears a path for the ball runner. See,
I don't see any
see
ball.
that guy just get speared in the back?
So for those who can't see, it's like a 40-man brawl. I don't see a ball.
exactly what it
I don't
is,
see
yeah.
any ball. I don't see any nets. I don't see any.
That's the net. It's just a gladiator pit, dude.
How do you win?
You gotta score more goals.
I don't see any goalpost or ball or anything.
So this is like the preliminary, like this. So like once all the fights are over,
Yeah, once they clear some space.
when do you decide to fucking run the ball?
I think.
Oof.
KO'd.
KO'd.
Oh, there's the ball.
There's the goal.
This seems just so silly. It's literally like a street brawl, and then there's like a ball that like somebody will walk across
throw
the
into
field
the
at
net.
the very end.
And if you don't score, the other team gets half a point. So if you shoot and you miss, the other team gets half a point. Most ridiculous
Fucking
rules.
wild.
Most ridiculous rules.
There's like this one, oh God, I forget where it's at exactly, but like all these villages come together to like every year to just grieve their grievances for the year. And they just like take sticks, like bamboo sticks,
So
and
they
start whapping
dance
each
to the
other.
coffins.
No, that's in Africa. I think this must be like in South America or something.
Still, my favorite video on the internet is those coffin dancers.
Oh, that meme. That meme
Those guys
will never die.
are my favorite guys on the internet.
But just whipping people with sticks. Every culture seems to have something very similar to this.
Producer Forever here. Speaking of insane sports, check out one called Buzkashi, which is basically headless goat polo. Enjoy.
Just fucking
Oh, shit.
brawling.
Did you see Sacha Baron Cohen?
Oh, I was told to check that out.
Hey, pull up the Sacha Baron Cohen at Wazoo. He went to Washington State. And if you guys don't know who Borat is, this guy
Get
has
your life
multiple different
together.
personalities.
Sacha Baron Cohen.
Borat, Bruno, Ollie G.
Ollie G show was one of my favorite shows
Ollie G show
of all
was great.
time. Yeah, I would say because like that was the golden age. Because
This British fuck just comes to the U.S. and shits on it, and we love
amazing.
it. And we love it, dude. Look up, dude. He went to Wazoo, Washington State, for non-U Northwesterners.
Right.
He dressed up as some hillbilly
The Cougars.
and started. He hired a bunch of private security so no one could fuck with them. And he started singing this song on stage and was talking about like chop him up like the Saudis. Give Biden the Wuhan flu. Dude, and these other freaking rednecks were just singing along with him. Dude. Yes, this is it. Yeah. Inject Obama with the Wuhan flu. It was a concert, guys, and he was like an opener for the main event. So you got a bunch of drunk fucking rednecks over here singing along with him.
Okay, this is the chorus. I'm gonna say 1, you 2, and you're gonna say inject him with the Wuhan flu. You ready? Here we go. Obama, what we gonna do? Inject him with the Wuhan flu. Come on. Hillary Clinton, what we gonna do? Now gonna rock like we used to do. Like we used to do.
Well, she's never been locked up.
Let's talk about first. Fauci, don't throw his head from his ass. He must be smoking grass. He got knocked down by
They just looks like a fake suit.
You could totally tell.
Also, there's no way. Well,
It's catchy. I get it. I get
You
it.
hear them chop them up like the Saudis. Chop them up like the Saudis do. That's where it gave out.
That's hilarious.
Dude.
That's a Billboard's #1 hit right there.
The country folk will reject him, dude. CMT music, hella racist. So let's wrap this shit up. We had Cam Newton going to the Patriots. Fantasy football players. Cam Newton, fantasy stud this year. I'm calling it. I'm calling it right now. And we don't know if there's going to be NFL yet, but we will be running it back with the Roadhouse Fantasy Football League. If you were in the playoffs in last season, you are in automatically this year. Everyone else,
Yes.
you gotta luck of the draw. Let's do questions of the week.
Question of the week. Question of the week. Can't believe you wouldn't do Wuhan flu. Question of the week.
Is there any kombucha? Is there a bag of iced tea in there?
It's time for question of the week.
These have been interesting. So like the first couple weeks to try this, it was just like very deep interest, like just like do you love your father?
Do you even know your father?
Right. Just some weird shit. And then last couple weeks they've been more topical and easier to answer. But you guys are killing it. Thank you so much for the submissions. So let's try it out. Let's see.
And we're spinning.
Spinning.
Action.
If you change any another deep ass question. Thank you.
If you could change anything about yourself, what would it be?
What would it be? Does that mean I go first?
Yeah,
I just said what would it be?
Yeah.
I would.
Deep.
If I could change anything about myself, I would want to be more productive. I feel like sometimes I'm lazy. I need to motivate myself. I don't know. That's a boring answer, but that's the honest answer. If I could change anything else,
Short and simple.
I would change my.
I can barely read that. This pounder is about to put me over the climax.
I would change how big my.
That's 100% my answer. Dude, if I could change anything about myself, I would be bigger dick.
I was going to say inseam. Yeah, just like, I'm a 33 right now, so change to 34.
You want to go up? You don't want to go up.
I get a little taller.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
I want to get taller too. Spin that shit, DJ. Winnie said be more productive. And
I didn't
bigger
answer.
inseam was yours.
I wish I was more athletic.
Okay.
Me too.
I am immobilized right now, so I'm not athletic either.
Mayonnaise ankle, mayonnaise knee.
Yep. Getting it fixed. I'm in the stages of getting it fixed.
The mayonnaise. Okay, sorry.
I got some friends that are phenoms at anything they fucking pick up, and it's.
I get that. I totally get that. Like,
We got to
people
learn
who are
how to
athletic.
throw first. Is the first step.
I can throw.
You can throw.
Throw some game. Throw
You can
some
throw up.
Throw some balls. Throw up. Throw
some balls in your mouth.
Throw a fit. I can do it all.
All right, let's go. Spin that shit. Question number 2.
Whoa. Did you answer?
Yeah, bigger dick, dude. Like, easy.
Well, what's that say about you now?
What's it say about me right now? Not big enough.
Hey, do you believe in that? It's not the size. It's the fucking how you know how to use your tool.
I mean, this is a deep question in itself. Because the whole motion. No. Everyone wants to
Elaborate.
Everyone wants to see a fucking forearm, dude. What is that? This is a fucking forearm.
Okay, you could go bigger. You could go length or girth. What are you going?
Well, dude, was it going to be like a needle dick in length? Or a fucking tuna can? Is it going to be a chode or a needle
dick? Is it already really small and like a...
Perfect dick size, 9 inches with like...
I think a lot of women would disagree with you.
I think so too. I don't think they've got 9 inches to fucking give.
Yeah.
Dude, we're a bunch of fucking white salamis, dude.
Hey, I've hit the back. The urethra.
No.
You got a urethra in the back of your throat.
No. Okay, this is disgusting. We're talking about this. You're talking about the cervix.
Yeah.
Urethra's gay, dude. You've been banging dudes if you're talking about urethra.
You got a tree stump if you're banging the urethra.
You look like Detroit Lake on a low dam day, dude.
Hey.
Stumps everywhere.
Hey,
local joke,
yeah.
Hey, I'm no fucking paleontologist, so I don't know women's bodies.
Paleontologist?
A philanthropist. I don't fucking know.
You're talking about fossils now? Paleontologist over here.
3 days and 4 scores earlier, I found a woolly mammoth paleontologist.
Dick that was bigger than mine.
Dude, you know those woolly mammoths have some cocks on them, dude. Yeah. A straight cocksman, if you will.
Whales have a dick bone. Literally. They have a bone.
Whales literally look like a dick.
They do.
That's
and
true.
Sperm whales.
I'm pretty sure I've called my unit
It's got to be a sick
whale.
joke. Who the hell named the whale, the sperm whale?
Just some really, really funny sailor.
Darwin was a twisted fuck.
Yeah. It looks like a penis.
The best animals look like penises.
And they always ate them. They always ate every animal they discovered. That's the secret they don't tell you.
Darwin, yeah.
Darwin ate every animal he discovered. Oh, fuck, cool.
Well, slow down, Christopher Columbus, dude.
He's like, I've never seen this one before. I gotta taste it.
Dude,
absolutely.
Darwin was the Hannibal Lecter of the animal kingdom.
That's the sound.
Looking at a lizard.
Hey, lizard lives matter. Lizard lives matter. That includes you, Hilly.
That's right, yeah. And who else?
And Joe.
And
fucking
Martha.
throw Joe in there. Spin that shit, DJ.
Boom.
Question number 2.
How old were you when you lost your virginity?
15.
16.
16. Wow, we're all pretty same.
All right. We could do a third question. We could do third.
Well, that was quick.
Were you 16 or 15?
I was 16.
All right.
I had a cool story, though.
Oh, we all got good stories. Should we?
I don't know.
My friend's sister, dude.
What do we? Whoa, okay. I don't know if I want to hear it. Roadies.
Spin that shit, DJ.
Yeah, for the better. When was the last time you shit your pants?
Fuck.
Oh, I remember.
I haven't shit my pants. I don't even remember the last time I shit my pants.
Yeah, I don't think I've been close.
But I do think that shitting your pants is a solid strategy.
Wet farts. Been there? You ever been there?
I think a wet fart, I know if I'm going to shit or not.
That counts, though.
You're getting close.
That is shitting your pants. A wet fart is shitting your pants.
I know, but it doesn't hit the boxers.
But you know your farts.
Yeah. I know my body.
Yeah. I know my body, my rights. But I think if you ever want to get out of a sticky situation, just start shitting your pants and throwing it everywhere. If you're on a plane, do you remember that doctor that got like...
No, go ahead.
Do you remember that doctor on the airport? The Asian doctor who got like... Why did he get dragged off the plane?
I think like he was like given a seat in first class and they're like, we're going to have to give this to somebody else.
Yes.
And he's like, no, I'm staying here. Like, sir, we need to get you off this plane. He's like, no!
You shit your pants and you start throwing shit everywhere. You get some shit. You get some shit. Just throw it everywhere. No one's going to want to deal
with it. Look under your seat. You've got some shit. Throw it too.
All right. That was questions of the week's done. Thanks for you guys' submissions.
We didn't even answer that last question.
No, I think I did. Winnie, you're up.
I've got a story about this one.
You're about to get a DUI and you shit your pants.
No.
All right.
I've never been in that situation before. Where like adrenaline kicks in, you're like...
Straight to the point.
So like, people are like fight or flight kind of people, right? Like some people will fight. Because I think you, Rody, are a fighter.
Yeah, Roger.
Let's get butt naked and wrestle.
You know, Ellen DeGeneres shit her pants when the feds knocked on her door.
Ellen, what? You talking about Martha?
Conspiracy court.
Ellen DeGeneres now?
Yeah, she's on the adrenochrome, bro.
Adrenochrome.
She's also been canceled. No, her show is canceled.
Yeah.
Good. Everything I hear about her, she's a bitch. She's a real bitch.
She fucks kids.
Scissors kids?
Yeah, sure. Sure.
Well, who's her smoke? Anyways, go ahead.
Okay. So, anyway, Tahoe Music Festival, kind of like crazy like little moonlight festival. It happens like every full moon because like in Tahoe, everyone's like very nature oriented.
Thailand. It's Tahoe, not Thailand.
Yeah, not Thailand. Did I say Thailand?
No, you wish it was Thailand.
No, yeah, you're right.
Full moon party.
Blowjobs would be a lot cheaper in Thailand.
Dude, wait, your $5 make you holla. Anything you want.
GI. Moonlight Festival, and I was going with this girl that said that she liked me, and
It's snowy hard.
Oh yeah, probably, especially when I whisper it. And so we went to the rave. It wasn't a rave, but it was like just a concert in the forest. And in this forest, there was just
Not too far from a rave.
Not too far from a rave. But it was really cool. Everyone drives out to the middle of buttfuck nowhere in the Sierra Nevadas, and there is this camp that's like supplied by generators, and there's a stage, and there's like
this camp orgy
DJs, basically.
Is this the Olympian Village?
Without buildings,
without athletic abilities either.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's like fucking people who have no athletic abilities and just like spin fire. You know, like those people who like do the fire shit. It was a little hippy dippy for me. A little hippy dippy.
Burning Man wannabe?
It was basically that. It was
right.
Burning Man in the forest is what I would chalk it up to be. And in this Burning Man in the forest, they have this stage and all this beautiful stuff. And so I took some Molly and whatever, and I went with this girl that like had said that she liked me, and we.
You just kept touching her face.
No, not the face.
Hey, you. I like you.
But we ended basically that. We ended up having
bad time to shit your pants.
Cordial relationships for up until like 5 a.m, and it was some good stuff. So,
just lean her against a tree, or
we were in the hammock. I've never had a hammock sex before, but I had hammock sex.
I never had hammock sex,
and I
put that on the list.
Like looking back, like a sober person, like saying like, would hammock sex work?
Hindsight 2020.
No, hammock sex wouldn't work.
I feel like you would get the bounce.
Well, you always so like
you got to find the right rhythm.
Yeah.
Whenever you're camping, you have like a sleeping pad underneath, like in the hammock. Lay down in the hammock.
I got a new mattress and I had to find a new rhythm.
You had no rhythm to begin with.
You can save your story for later.
No, I've got great rhythm. I was telling you earlier, like, I don't have a big dick, but I've got the rhythm.
Oh.
Understood.
Understood. This is a very, very revealing question.
Sorry.
No, it's good. We're learning more about you.
Sava AF.
So anyway, this is like 5 a.m., right? And we've been doing it for about 3 hours. Can you get some high fives on
I'll give you
that?
some love.
You can attribute that
Molly.
to the Molly.
To the Molly.
I would have had a whiskey dick. It wouldn't have happened.
But yeah, so I just all the booze and all that, whatever. I think I like shit my pants when I was asleep, like for the 1 hour that I was asleep, and at
least you got all the cordial activity out of the way before you shit your pants.
Right, everyone was asleep, so nobody could smell it. And then we had a ride home in this like van
together. She'll never forget. She will never forget that you shit your pants.
No, nobody knew. Nobody knew. Only I knew. It was kind of the best of both worlds. It was like, had a great time, whatever. And I just had this one secret, like I shit my pants last night. It wasn't visible. I was wearing shorts, but I think I was wearing like something underneath it. So I was like,
Did you go commando afterwards? You use your underwear.
Afterwards?
Did you use your underwear to white?
Yeah, how do you go about that? Like, how do you go about your day that morning?
oh, you put it in the wash immediately and you take a shower.
I would have thrown those shits away, dude.
No, these are good shorts. I like these shorts. Still have them. Love those.
That's an aggressive move,
There's a
dude.
huge shit stain on the back.
Hey,
But anyway,
props,
that
dude.
is my.
You got the fucking out of the way.
I did.
And
yeah,
then
that was.
you fucked, and then you shit. Man's world.
Dude, that's a good night.
Did not
That's-
choose. It
that's
was
a
a
good
good
night.
night. Yeah, it was a good night.
Molly, fuck, shit. That's Winnie's daily
Drink.
routine.
Yeah, Molly. Fuck. Shit, and then ride in the back of the van for 2 hours on the way back home, and just be like really cagey if anybody can smell anything. But that's my forest story.
I'm impressed that you kept the briefs. I'm impressed. That's impressive.
It wasn't briefs. They were shorts. So built with like
The netting?
Are you 5?
like with like the swim underwear.
Yeah.
No. It was empty.
It doesn't block my
That would ruin
shit
my
if it was a
childhood.
splatter. Yeah.
It's just like Play-Doh when you like there's the hair that you can make with Play-Doh. You know. What
I
I
got a
mean?
ground beef maker.
Sure. Yeah. Just, yeah. Exactly.
Solidified. All right, guys. Anyways, thanks for listening to the Roadhouse Podcast, most natural and unapologetic podcast in the world. Hit us up on all social medias. It's all the Roadhouse Pod, Twitter, Roadhouse, website, roadhouse.com. Send in any questions, caption contests, all to roadhousemedia@gmail.com. And boys and girls, thanks for showing up to this week's Roadhouse Party. See you guys next week.
Bye, little fuckers.
We're out.
We're out. Peace.
Welcome to the Forever Minute. I am your host, producer Forever. Obama, what you gonna do? Inject him with the Wuhan flu. Hillary Clinton, what you gonna do? Inject her with the Wuhan flu. Wuhan flu. Ghislaine Maxwell, what you gonna do? Oh, they injected her with the Wuhan flu. The red, white, and blue. Sasha Baron Cohen. Chopping. Red, white, and blue. Red, white, and blue. Visit all the mountains, the oceans, roads, and fountains, yeah. Hillary Clinton, what you gonna do? Chopping people up that disagree with you. Chopping people up that disagree with you. Chopping people up that disagree with you. Ghislaine Maxwell, what you gonna do? Oh, they injected her with the Wuhan flu. The Wuhan flu. The Wuhan flu. Oh. Sasha Baron motherfucking Cohen. Bitch. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty catchy, and he kinda did troll some people. Come on.